Good morning, students. Welcome in a 10th standard. Today we start from subject science 1, topic number first, gravitation. In this topic, some units are included like gravitation, circular motion and acceleration force, Kepler's laws, Newton's universal law of gravitation, acceleration due to the gravitational force of the earth, free fall and escape velocity. All are the very important topic. In a previous standard, means 8th standard, 9th standard, even from 5th standard, you already studied about some forces. In this force, we also studied the gravitational force. That force is called as a universal force. We know that this force, gravitational force, is acting between the two objects. Simply any two objects, suppose magnet and the iron. If we keep it, they are attracted to each other. Similar to that, even to any two bodies, between them there is some attraction force, and that is called as a gravitation. Suppose two boys are sitting on a bench. In between the two boys, there also some force is present. That is called as a gravitational force. In universe, gravitational force is not only acting on the two objects, but it also acting between the two objects present in a universe. Means in between the stars and planet, in between the asteroids, right? Like that objects, the force is present. Gravitation, when that it is the important phenomena of science which was discovered by Sir Isaac Newton. How he discovered? We all know about that stories, right? Generally, Newton saw the falling apple from the tree on the ground, and that time he wondered. He when saw that apple falling, he wondered why this apple falling only on the ground. Why not it fly off in air? Means why not it goes up? Why it come down? Why this apple come down? After that, he thought on the problems. He studied. He did some experiment, and finally he come to know that there is some force from the earth. Some force is present from the earth. That force acting. That force acting on each body, and that's why this every object is attracting towards the earth. This force is always directed towards the center of the earth. Means if he concluded that suppose this one is the earth, okay, and here is one object. This object is falling only on the ground. Why? Because from the center of the earth, the force is acting. This force attract this object towards the earth, towards the center of the earth. The force acting on this object is always vertically direction. It is always vertically direction, and that's why it falling down on the ground in vertical position, in vertical direction only. Apple tree and the apples on the tree, on that gravitational force from the earth is acting. All these forces are perpendicular from the position of the apple to the surface of the earth. Suppose here, see, in this diagram is given that this is apple tree, and from every apple, on the every apple, gravitational force acting, and from that position, the gravitational force is perpendicular to the surface of the earth. Here also perpendicular to the surface of the earth. Newton's thought that if the gravitational force which is acts on the apple on the tree, if it is acting, see the apple present on the tree, one apple is here, one apple is here, one apple means their position is different. Now on that apples, the gravitational force acting is also acting differently and at the, but all is in a vertical position. Then he concluded that, then he thought that the gravitational force acting on the object which is closer to the earth, right, which is closer to the earth, that means this gravitational force may be act on the object which is away from the earth, means like on the moon, that force may act or not. He thought that and then he come to know that from the earth the gravitational force is also acting on the object which is farther from the earth's surface, and which are and also acting on the object which are near to the earth's surface. So that is the important concept called as a gravitation. After the gravitation, you should know that the next concept is the force and motion. In a previous chapter, we already studied that force means it is the power which is necessary to change the speed of object. Okay, that means when object is in motion, the speed is changed, the direction is changed because of the force. And motion means when that motion is when object change its position. Change of position of object, that is called as a motion. Newton, he did some work in several areas like heat, sound, light, mathematics, and he invented new branches of mathematics also. He was the first scientist to construct the reflecting microscope, telescope also. Newton's work on the gravitational, then the force and motion. Here, when the object is in force, when force is applied, then it's set in motion. How? Suppose to the string, the one stone is tied, right? And when we apply the force on the stone by our hands, then due to that force, this stone rotate in a circle, right? That means from our hand some force is applied on this stone. This force try to pull these objects towards our body or towards the hand. That is why this stone is circulate, is move, and that is, we know that means it's set in a motion. Okay, if we release this string, then what happens? From that point we release the string. From that point this stone do not goes in a circle. Then from that point this stone goes in a straight line. After releasing the stone, the direction of the stone is perpendicular to the circular motions at that point. So there, if we draw the radius and the direction of the stone after releasing, then here find that it is in a 90 degree, means the perpendicular to the motion. In this example, we found that from our hand some force is applying on the stone. Due to that force, the stone is pulled towards the center. This force applying on the stone, which attracts this object to the center, this force is called as a centripetal force. Due to that force, the object attracts to the center. That's why this force is called as a center seeking force. Like that, in our natures, the natural satellite of the earth goes round in a definite orbit, like a moon. Because that force, suppose this is earth, and because that force, this moon is revolving around the earth, because from the earth center the force is applying on the moon. This force attracts the moon towards the center. So this force is called as the centripetal force. Okay, and that's why it's revolving around the earth in a fixed orbit. Means it is clear that moon go around the earth because of the force exerted by the earth on the moon, and this force must be exerted by the earth, so it attracted. Okay, similarly, from sun, the force is exerted on the earth. That's why earth revolving around the sun in a fixed orbit. Okay, in this way, in a solar system, all objects are attracted towards each other by the force which is called as the centripetal force. Today we stop here. On our next period, we will see the Kepler's laws. Thank you.